somebody threw up a cannabis industry question, Ganja Farmer here. And it goes, hey guys, first of all, thank you so much. You guys are doing more than many peeps know and realize. I mean, for the cannabis industry, duh, but even more than that as well. So thank you. Please don't stop anytime soon. Don't have any immediate plans to stop and appreciate it.
Would you stop if you won the lottery tomorrow?
No, it'd be better than I could.
It would be remote locations every time.
Yeah, that show would get good.
I wanted just to bring up a topic I'm not sure has been brought up before on the show. I currently work in the golf industry, have for quite a while now. Love it, but I've always been into cannabis. I helped one of my friend's older brothers grow when I was young and have done it ever since. I just love being able to create something like we do with these plants. And I love that it is freaking science. Most people just don't even know. Plus, the personalized dank-ass dank is unbeatable.
Hell yeah, can't agree anymore, sir.
All right, so growing up, he said I had dealt with everything I'm sure you have all dealt with as well to an extent, trying to convince people that cannabis is not bad, not even close. You know, the people that always told you that you're wasting your time and everything, blah, blah, blah.
Did you try to convince them? I would just smoke weed and just do my, have mouthwash before I talk to those people. I didn't try to change nobody's mind.
Not a ton back in the day.
Not back in the day. It was too much of an uphill battle.
That's what he says. Love seeing those people today and laughing.
Yes.
Well, all of that and more has given me a passion, a bigger passion than anything else I can ever had passion for, which is huge when you're a golfer. He's saying it's true. I agree. I know another golfer more passionate about golf, and it's got to be big.
Yes.
And he goes, that is what I think the best of the best have with whatever they are doing for a living. And that brings him to his question. Wanted to bring up and ask the crew just about general things about the cannabis industry and careers in the cannabis industry. I've been looking at career opportunities and openings in the industry for the last couple of years, and now that Cali is legal, it's about that time. I know, I mean, because they're saying, right, like Cali, that's swaying people that were not fully ready to commit. Like, dude, okay, that's the biggest weed economy in the world. So now it's time to maybe get this job. He goes, I wouldn't mind jumping on. Let's see here. Sorry. I wouldn't mind jumping on board in the beginning. I mean, there's the room this industry has. Holy shit. Like, it's a ton of room. It has opportunity to grow so big, and it can do so much for the world, especially with the type of people in the industry already. I think most of us have had the type of mindset to take this industry to the next level, but do it the right way. So if you guys have any advice on where to look, what to look for, who to look for, etc., I couldn't be more grateful. And he says, I'm not just talking about cultivating, not just being a grower, the entire industry. There's going to be every kind of job in this industry. So, I mean, what do you on that? What, you have an opinion?
Yeah,
a recommendation?
I mean, the key word is job, though. It's still a job, whether you're sweeping up a floor of cannabis leaves or sweeping up a floor. It's definitely a job with responsibilities, and keeping a big garden. If you've got 20 rooms going and you're, man, it's a system. You're going to be spraying and, I don't know. I was actually talking to a guy this morning, a kid that's helping me make recharge. He was telling me, I used to like mix fiberglass for a living, and you press this button and you press that button and you wait and you press this one, and he goes, about 6 hours of pressing buttons, 7 hours of waiting. I'm like, whoa, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know if that's a good job or not, but he said it was a photosensitive room, so you couldn't even look on your phone. You had to just sit around there and wait for 7 hours and get paid for it in pitch black.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
So
but it's a job. Though,
that's
man.
what I was going to say. He said, there is going to be every kind of, you could get a job and potentially soon enough, cannabis lending.
Yeah. Cannabis
banking,
lending.
Loans, insurance. Perfect. What's that?
Is a perfect example. Is that cannabis industry? You're really, or is it lending and finance?
No, because the only reason, once it's all tied in like every other business, it'll just work like every other business. But since it's not right now, and you still can't put your cannabis cash in the bank, it creates all these interesting side businesses as well, right?
Yeah, the ephemeral side businesses, ones that won't be here in a couple of years as soon as the laws change, though. So you got to think about if you want to invest your time, money, and energy into building a business that as soon as the banking system gets its shit together, and there seems to be enough money coming in where they're going to figure out how to take it, that business, that whole arm of businesses are gone, right?
But the one thing though, first they'll be just like any other business. But hold up, the one thing before I forget, you are running into I was just thinking, would you rather work retail golf because he's a golfer or sales of something with golf, or something sales or retail with cannabis? One thing about cannabis and probably golf, I don't know a lot about it. you do meet and work with a lot of cool people in this industry. Versus, a different industry, textiles. I don't freaking know. There's a lot of cool people to be hanging as far as that's what can make some jobs interesting.
I agree. I definitely agree. But I remember just what Moby Dill was saying. He came out and interviewed his bosses, where he went around and he took a look at the operations and said, I can tell this guy's in it for the money. I can tell this guy's cutting corners. I would have never designed my room like this guy. I can tell this guy just does shit with, dumb shit. And he'd be like, I don't want to work for this guy, or this guy. And then when he found the herbal cure, he goes, yeah, I respect these guys' business model. I respect their business plan. I like the people. I'd like to be on this team. And he fit in. That's what you got to do, whether you're working at I don't know, wherever, you got to just find people you like to work with and fit in.
So yeah, be careful. I would say there, as far as just don't think by Ganja Farmer that if it's a cannabis job, it's just an awesome job, because there are some shitty cannabis jobs as well.
Hey, you know what's not fun? Transplanting 5,000 plants.
Yeah. I was just about to say, man, I got a job.
Or trimming. I mean, I just would not.
Trimming, yeah. Just talk about carpal tunnel.
But it's weed, man.
And you can't smoke it while you're doing it at one of those places.
Yeah, right.
Like, that's the only good part about trimming generally, is that when you're doing it, you just get to just blaze down the entire time.
Isn't that ridiculous, dude? Yeah, the MED, the Marijuana Enforcement Division, it's like putting somebody in okay, you can trim it up, you can grow it, you can have all pounds, hundreds of pounds in it in this room and all that, but if you want to use it, you better go to your car and roll up the windows.
Right.
So you literally, that's the rule. No consumption at all, I believe, is supposed to be occurring at any dispensary on site, which is kind of like, huh?
That's what I mean. Cannabis plus a bunch of rules,
They need to fix that so they can have like smoking lounges in dispensaries.